Also, this new data from the Job Creators Network showing how Americans' quality of life has changed under the Biden-Harris administration compared to when former President Trump was in office.
Cheryl Casoni from our sister network, Fox Business, here with the details. Cheryl.
And this gives you a real insight into why we're seeing this momentum for Donald Trump. And it's about comparing the two administrations. And the Job Creators Network says, look, they have both been in the administration. We have numbers to show you how Americans have done under each. So let's look at the numbers. First, inflation under President Trump was 7.3%. Under the Biden-Harris administration, 20.5%. Real average wage growth under the Trump administration, 7.7%. Under the Biden-Harris, a loss of 2.4%. I point you back to the inflation number I just gave you. Higher inflation, wages didn't keep up. Average gasoline prices, look at it's more than $1 difference, as you can see on your screen. It's now $3.58, it was $2.57. And then mortgages. You know how she keeps talking about mortgages and homes for your viewers and helping them, these first-time home buyers? Look at this. The payments under former President Trump were $1,700. Under Biden-Harris, $2,750. Another thing that they found that I think is so interesting is when you look at Hispanics and black voters, in particular, the income of those demographics. For Hispanics, real median income growth, it was almost $6,500 under the Trump administration. It's just $700 under the Biden-Harris administration. And then for blacks, real median income growth, it was $4,600 and change under Trump, $2,650 under the Biden-Harris administration. So this kind of gives you a sense of why, you know, when you see Barack Obama and Joe Biden saying, come on, what's wrong with you? And you know, why aren't you backing Kamala Harris? This is why.
Yeah.
This is why we're seeing
so
these
true.
demographics.
And Obama was on the campaign trail yesterday and said Americans are still struggling. He's right, and these numbers prove it, but unfortunately that's not the message I'm sure Kamala Harris would want him to deliver. Okay, so we have to talk about Caitlin Clark, and some major news that she's getting, how different sports leagues, including golf, LPGA, wants her to join their organization?
This is great. Okay, so first off, the WNBA is facing a potential lockout. They've opted not to continue with their bargaining agreement. They had till November 1st. They're saying no. So they've got until next year to figure that out. But in the meantime, you know, Caitlin Clark, obviously she rates. The TV viewers love her. She's boosted the ratings but the Women's National Basketball Players Association is saying, look, here's what we want if we're going to come back and play with her. Higher salaries, enhanced professional working conditions, expanded health benefits, investing for long-term growth. Let me give you a couple of examples here of Caitlin Clark, okay? She basically, there's a new basketball league. It's 3-on-3. It's called Unrivaled. They are preparing reportedly to do a full court press to get her to join them. So a completely different league, which is very interesting. It's going to be on TNT. It's going to be streaming on Max. So look, women's basketball is hot right now. So people are going after that. Yes, you mentioned golf. Look at her golf swing. You know, instead of going and playing in another league or, you know, going over to Europe, she's been playing golf. Now the LPGA is thinking, hey, that is a great swing. She's 22 years old.
Yeah. So imagine being
the
that
LPGA chasing her. Yeah, so this is wild. But anyway, look, at the end of the day, she's got, I just have to say this really quick. I know we have to go. But listen, her 8-year deal with Nike is worth $28 million. Okay. She's also got Gatorade and State Farm. Girl's hot right now.
Wow.
I'll leave it there.
Gosh, I have the height. If only I had the coordination. It's like 99.9% of it.
I'm not going to say anything.
All right, Cheryl, thank you so much. Don't miss Cheryl on Mornings with Mary on the Fox Business Network.